Hi, Deadlocks here again.
And today we're going to do an update.
It's actually two updates. We've got our update on the one-handed 100, but first we have an update on this that I was repinning to work with this key and planned on making it a little bit harder. As you can see, works with this key, and it is a little bit harder because I can't pick it.
So he's made himself a challenge.
So I'm going to work on that. At some point I will get back to it and do a picking video of it. Well done, Mrs. Deadlocks. This is the pinning tray that I used, which was made by Charles Rich.
It's cool.
It's awesome.
I like the wood bit.
It's all wood.
I meant the grain of the wood, you horrible man.
If you haven't seen Charles's channel,
piece of wood.
You should go and check it out.
With my hair on it now.
We will link it in the description.
Because Mr. Deadlock should remember how to do that now because I've taught him.
In the meantime, let's talk about the one-handed 100.
I'm going to be like a newsreader, okay? Like in the olden days when they used to have the papers in the newspaper in the newsroom. Except for this is a phone. So far we have had 8 entries. Of those entries, two of them is a 1 entry, because we'll discuss that further. Mr. Deadlocks could be the bearer of bad news. I'm a good newsreader. And so, the first entry we have on our list is from Georgia Jim. This is in no particular order. This is just what it shows me on YouTube. Then we have Evil Arch Conservative, Coxie's Picks, Charles Rich, and then a second entry from Charles Rich. I think one's where he cheats maybe, and one's where he doesn't cheat.
Yeah.
So those 2 entries count as 1 entry, because Mr. Deadlocks is not revealing the terrible news, because he's being strict. So blame him, not me. I have no issues. Mr. Deadlocks is the mean one in this relationship. Then we have Chris Capoon, PH Picker, and Brummy Lock Picker. Those are our entries so far. And I like Charles Rich's little baby Yoda. I like the baby Yoda. He's really cute. If Yoda looked like that, like right all the way through the film, I'd been more invested in the films, because there'd have been something adorable. And baby Yoda's adorable. Ewoks are adorable as well. I'm gonna make, when we have children, I'm gonna make our child to be an Ewok every Halloween. Just every Halloween.
Fair enough.
That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, Charles, you done 2 videos. They're really cool. You're the only person that's actually legitimately picked one-handed like this, using a tension wrench and a pick. So well done for that.
Not that we're saying that that's a bad thing to anybody else. It's just impressive.
Well, it's not a bad thing, because I told everyone they could cheat. Realistically,
I wasn't saying
they could
that,
use
but
both
you just
hands.
pointed at one person for picking with one hand. So I was saying everyone's entries is good entries. Because I'm nice and not mean like you. And I value everybody. I'm not saying that you don't value everyone. He does value everyone. I just want to be a pain. I'm just looking at that little baby Ewok. And it's not Ewok now. He's a baby Yoda.
So how do you get a second entry, Mrs. Deadlocks?
So, you get a second entry by looking out for the baby Yale.
Tiny Yale.
It's a baby Yale now. I'd show you what the baby Yale looks like, but you might think that that's the video with the baby Yale in it, but it's not. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to comment that you can see the baby Yale.
You don't even have to comment that you can see it. Just comment.
But then we need to know, because how are we going to know that? It's not just somebody normally randomly commenting and that they don't have any clue what that baby Yale signifies. So they need to spot and say something like Yale, so we can see and we can genuinely pick out who's putting in an entry. Otherwise, we're going to end up with 6 entries that we don't know of. I don't know. Are you struggling still? No, you did it! Woohoo!
It's another one-handed pick.
Woohoo!
That
I like this lock.
That one's actually a little trickier than Tiny Ale.
I like this one because it has a heart on it. Can you see the
That's
heart? It's beautiful.
That's an ace. I believe it's a military lock.
It's cute as a button because it has a little heart on it.
It was sent to us by Coxie's Picks.
And an arrow. I've never seen a lock with an arrow on it or or a heart. Other than those ones where people etch them on.
All the ace ones do.
Do they? I'm just,
Yeah, so you get aces that look a little bit like this as well. Actually, I think Chris Capoon done an overlifting pick on one not so long ago. But yeah, check out Charles Rich's channel. It is linked in the description. There is a playlist of all of the entries into the one-handed 100. If your entry has not been mentioned, let us know and show us where we can find it. Make sure it has the hashtag Deadlocks one-handed 100 in the title. Helps us find it. And if you haven't got your entry in yet, you have until midnight on Christmas Eve.
Greenwich Mean Time. GMT.
Just so we don't have to do any maths. That is when it needs to be in by.
I can do maths, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I can do maths, but I don't want to either.
No, you can't do maths.
Yeah, I finished school. I don't have to do maths anymore.
So did like most people, but some people choose to do maths as a job. I don't know why people would choose to do maths as a job. Psh, it's craziness. Science is a good job to have. Just science in general.
Fair enough.
I like science. Science is cool. We need more scientists in the world. What would you?
Anyway.
And engineers. We need more women engineers.
What?
We need more women engineers. I'm going to become an engineer.
Do what?
I don't know how to become an engineer.
You do a GMVQ and an NVQ, and then you can be an engineer.
I like making things I like doing circuits and things. They're fun. Is that what engineers do?
That would be what an electrical engineer does.
I could be one of them. I made a moisture detector when I was in high school. And you know what? It used to be fun with it. If you put it on your tongue, it would give you a little electric shock. It was fun. But if you put it in your plant, it would light up and it would tell you that your plant is moist.
Well, I think we should end this here. Get your entries in by midnight on Christmas Eve. Watch out for the tiny ale.
Of Christmas.
Comment on the video with the tiny ale. That'll be a second entry.
This is a good spring.
Or a first entry for anyone who doesn't do videos. And that's all from us. See you next time.
Bye.